Africa. I want to thank you for tuning in on today. All right, so I am back out at some land that I looked at a year ago and I showcased here on the channel. It looks different because the neem trees have grown up, but the land is sectioned off into plots. If you do remember this tree right here, and I think I'll put a portion in of the old clip so that you can see that this is the same land, same tree right there. And I walked last year this section. I'm going to be very careful, guys. Last year I came back here. Remember, I am not a vlogger. I am not even a real estate agent, okay? What I am is an information broker, and I also am, I do travel too. I'm also licensed in travel, but that's not the main thing that I do. A couple of businesses that I am working on here and abroad. And so this is, when I say abroad, back in America, okay? So this is the property that I took you guys out to last year. You could probably see this tree right here. It was in the background, okay? This house was down to the ground level, and the person has already started building. Now, why this has grown up, I'm not sure. I do believe that people probably have purchased this, and I will be speaking again with those who know, okay, and are in charge of this property. And I'm going to walk it some more, but this right here was down at the ground level. Looks like they're building a two-story here. I'm not going to walk into that bush because it is thick neem bush, okay? Lots of healing back here, but there are also lots of snakes. Okay, I'm going to take my mask off right now because you guys may be hearing a muffled version. But I'm walking back here right now. And for those of you who will criticize my vlogging skills, once again, bear with me, okay? I'm doing the best I can with my camera phone. Okay, so I do need to get some more equipment. I don't take donations, but if you're willing to send some donations or a new camera, I will take it. All right, so in the meantime, I am going to walk this and see what else has happened. I can tell you that they did put in the road because there was no road here last year, if you do remember. Okay, it was just bush. I'm not sure if I showed that. There are some things that I do not show, and I'll tell you why. The one thing as an information broker or travel consolidator, I work with consolidators. We get the best rates on travel. I can say that as a matter of fact, okay? And not only am I a licensed travel agent, I've done that in the past, but I've done a couple of businesses and still doing the same, okay? But I can tell you that we do get the best travel rates. When we left the U.S., we booked our flight 3 hours before we left because the COVID test issue just made it impossible for us to book ahead of time, okay? So we did reserve a flight, but actually buying our ticket, we didn't do that until 3 hours before we got on the plane, if that, all right? So here's another plot on the end that someone else has started to wall, okay? And some of these people may just be buying their property and just kind of putting something up until they complete it. Here's something else over here too. But I'm going to do a thorough investigation into this again to make sure everything is still the same. Now, this person right here, sometimes they get people to grow on their land, farm on their land, because there was nothing out here. But now they have added electric poles, as you can see, and roads. There are also campers down here, and there is a house. And I can tell you there was no house back here that was fully built last year. None at all. Okay, so we see here that there is development going on. I'll find out more, but I just wanted to just update you guys on the land that I came out last year. It was about, some plots were 5,000, some were 6,000. That was prior to the agent's fee. And for those of you who do not understand how agents work, it's pretty much the same as it is in the U.S. Agents in the U.S. do not work for free. If you've ever purchased a home, you know that. There's the buyer's agent, there's the seller's agent, okay? And if there's a broker involved, The broker and the real estate agent split the cost of the commission, which is usually 6 to 7% of the sale. Okay? Now, for sales in Ghana, pretty much the standard rate for sales is about 5%. Okay? So there's some more houses being put in over here. This is the foundation that's being laid. And this is a road, which I figured there would be a road going right here in between those trees, right? So this is the road. And it's also good to come out to property after it's been raining so you can see how the water settles on the property, okay? So this is in front of one road. This is the other side of the tree. And just right here, there's water. Now, I can tell you on the other side there isn't water. You can see the demarcation or the marker here, letting you know, all right, that's where that plot begins, okay? And it goes around, and I hope this is recording well. I hope that you guys can see this. So I'm coming around here, okay? And I don't want to encroach on someone's property, but it looks like someone has some private vehicles here to store their supplies and such. But, and you see the lights are solar lights, so they're already on. There was a little overcast today, and it may have rained out here earlier. I know that it rained last night, but it may have drizzled a little bit earlier too. And that's going on and off the solar light. But there are some rocks and some stones and some everything going on here. So yeah, there's some men over there. I'm not gonna go all the way over there. It looks like they're putting in some commercial sites over there. But this is the property. Plots that are 100 by 70, 100 by 70 feet that are available. If you haven't seen my other video, okay, and I'm back again. Not sure where that cut off, but this is your beautiful view. I'm heading back out. This is your beautiful view of the mountains that you can see from this community that is developing. Absolutely stunning view over there of the mountains, okay? I'll try to zoom in there, okay? So, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to find out as much as I possibly can concerning the current state, but I wanted to come out and see. Last year they were just clearing this off, and since then they have put in the roads and they have put in the electrical lighting, and it looks like they're still doing that. A couple of people have purchased, and you can see where they're starting their houses, and that doesn't always reflect the community. It just may reflect the individual builder and where they are financially, okay? And then this one in the front here, they have their wall there so someone can know that there's something going on there in the front. And this person here has their, and I hope this lighting is okay, they have their garden growing here so that you can know that this plot is taken and they are growing. They have someone farming it, and that's just simply so no one can come in and, you know, start building on their land. Okay? So, I will do my best to find out, but I just want you guys to know that development takes time, but this is pretty good because they have started putting in the road, and it gives you a better view of, you know, where your plot would be situated if you purchase this. And if you're interested, let me know. I can find out more. Until then, let's look over here. 1 second. Yeah, this one was not here either. So someone has started to wall that section over there, and they put up this little